Mike, and in this Growth Engine pit stop I really want to talk to you about productizing and over-delivering. So I'm a big believer of productizing everything. It doesn't matter how wild your services are as far as intangibles. I believe you can productize or package everything, and I want to talk to you about the reasons why you should be considering that, the benefits of doing it, and also about the added value you can give. So it doesn't matter if you're a one-man consultant who just supplies services, doesn't matter if you're obviously a larger organization with a multi-tiered or affiliate channel structure. I believe that with products people can identify value better, so that's another reason why you should do that, or a starting point of a reason why you should do that. So for those who have bricks and mortar stores where you can walk in and buy a product off the shelf, this is pretty straightforward stuff, an inventory system for you guys. But for the people out there who maybe, let's say, as a one-man consultant, bookkeeper, accountant, they just, well, I just trade my time for hours. But then you're always up against the price, and sites like People Per Hour and Fiverr. Saw an interesting post on LinkedIn where people are saying, are you competing against people on Fiverr and having to undercut? Well, a second benefit about productizing your services is that they become unique, and then they can't be compared in any direct format. Indirectly, an accountant for an accountant, or a childminder for a childminder, yes, but indirectly that's there. But directly they can't, because if you create a product that is so unique that builds up and bundles up, which we'll talk about in a moment, then you've got a discussion point and value to demonstrate. This is really, really important, guys. I want you to really hone in on this. So let's take a bookkeeper, for example, who's trading time for hours. I'm on your site 8 hours at X per hour, whatever that bookkeeper charges. The customer's seeing, okay, I'm getting that person for so many hours and it's costing me so much money. That they're focused on the cost in return for time as opposed to the value that you're actually providing. So if you were to say, we have we'll keep it very simple, just for example purposes. But if we had a gold, silver and bronze package, so our bronze package includes so many hours on site, so much for setting up your system, so much for auditing your system, so much for entering invoices and taking them off or reconciling them. You get the picture. You're going to put a certain amount of services in, which then equate to the hours. So instead of sort of giving it'll take me roughly 8 hours to roughly get you where you want to be, which is totally intangible, the customer's thinking that's a cost. You could say our bronze package will cover these following services, and that is the package price, not the hourly price, that we will charge you to achieve that outcome or that output. Same for silver and gold, although naturally, like anything that ascends up, silver is better than bronze, so that would have more inclusions of services and naturally a higher premium. And then gold being your top package, and then again more services and a premium over silver. So if you can productize it, people can start to see it. People can start to see, I'm actually paying a flat fee for that. It's all inclusive. And then, like holidays, all inclusive. I don't have any extras to pay. That peace of mind and reassurance comes in. So I really want you to think about productizing from that side. The other great way of doing it is you can then start to bundle or splinter. And if you bundle, let's say you've got 10 products in your service range. So you may have a gold, silver, bronze package, and then you might have a year-end, same accountant, for example, a year-end service, a tax service, and those are pre-quoted. So nothing new here, like I say, just sort of sharing my thoughts. I've seen a couple of businesses recently who have tried to trade time for hours and wanted to get out of that sort of rat race and that hamster wheel, and we did a little exercise around this. They really got a lot of value to sort of shape out what their products look like. And for you guys out there who are shaking your head and saying this is basic stuff and we're so custom, it's unbelievable, we're so custom, it'll never work for us, let me share this story with you about a product called Valspar. Now, for you guys out there in the building trade, or decorating trade, or even some homeowners who've used it, Valspar is a specific type of paint, and you can go to B&Q and you can go and mix any colour or a Johnston Paint Centre or something like that. I'm not quite sure what the retailer is. I know we've had it at B&Q before, but you can go and get any colour paint by taking a RAL code, an RAL code, or a hex code, or a CMYK code in. They'll even scan a piece of paper if it's a clean enough one and mix it to that sort of shade. So if you've got corporate colours, you can go into these centres, take your colour, your colour codes or your paper scan it and mix it exactly to that. And again, if any of you guys have been to the successor, we've got HubSpot Orange, what was Infusionsoft Green, we've got us own purple and reds and light blues in there, which are all branded colours on our walls. So, we don't settle for nearest colour, we want the exact colour because we're specific about our brand. So back to the productisation, and the point that I raised around Valspar was for people who say, I'm so custom, there is no way that I can productise. Well, I'm telling you, you're wrong, and here's why. Every time you go into a Valspar store, every single tub of paint on there is white. You open the lids, they all start with white, and then the colour mixing machine squirts in specific colour, mixers, and then that gets shaken up and mixed, and then it produces the exact colour. Paint is paint. There may be better qualities of paint, there may be basic or cheaper versions or budget versions of paint, but paint is paint. It comes from mostly the same substance, or raw materials, and then it's just the colour pigments that make that there. So, if you are so specialist, you will always have a core delivery of services. Whether that is custom dentistry, there is still teeth involved. Okay, if you're doing event management, you're still providing tables and chairs and glasses and staff. They're the white paints, they're the core that you need to get your head around, as that's the basics from there. So even with a fully customized solution, there will always be a baseline that you guys will deliver, whether it's a basic, custom, super custom, personalized or non-personalized delivery. So I'm asking you to get your core basics down. Once you've got your core basics down, then you can start to sort of customize it out of there. And your gold, silver, bronze could be customized package 1, customized package 2, customized package 3, and then take out a VIP upsell or splintered bundle product that sort of puts some personalized initials or color schemes or whatever you want to do on there. So that's all doable. Splintering allows you to sort of get customers to try you before they buy you. So if you've got a product that delivers 10 services, but the starting point of that is, say, product or service A in the product, then you can splinter that out. And credit where credit's due, but that's the splinter, it's not new again. Ryan Dice at Digital Marketer talks heavily about this, about splintering out as tripwires. But if you were so to say the first part of your delivery is a consultation, then why don't you splinter that out and either offer it free, or but even better, offer it at a small price. So instead of your big product being say 1,000 or 10,000, that splintered piece could be 500 or 50 or whatever piece. They can see what they like, they get a feel for you, gives you an opportunity to demonstrate your expertise, and then I'm sure if you do a good job, your customers can have a better chance of converting with you. Bundling, in closure on this, if you've got 2 or 3 product services, I said earlier, you can put them together and make a super product. If there's repetition in those products, let's say you've got 3 separate products, and in each 3 of those products you always have to do a setup. Well, if you do it all as one, you can then maybe reduce the time, and then if product A is £1,000 and product B is £2,000 and product B C is £5,000, the total is £8,000. But if there's repetition of setup in there that's worth £1,000 or £1,500, you could actually discount that down and go to the market and say, hey, if you bundle these together, we can actually offer you a leverage on price, or you could give them part of the leverage in price and keep more as extra margin, which is really the smart thing to do. Share some of that saving with the customer, share some with your finance director or your finance or your profit and loss, and make a little bit more money out of doing the same job. So, not about ripping customers off, guys. I'm just sort of talking about leveraging margins here and giving value to the customer at the same time, where it's a win-win situation. So, getting that productisation into your business, getting it mapped out, costing each element, and then putting the price together. 1, it helps your customers identify with you, especially if you're trading time for hours. 2, it's really going to help you, sort of deliver and demonstrate more value. So your competitive positions there. 3, it gives you options for splintering or bundling, and even if you're custom, you can still customize baseline products and then build your customization in there to really ramp up the margins. So if you got any questions on productisation, if you want to give me a shout out on Twitter, use the hashtag #TheOpenMic or hashtag #GrowthEngine, and I'll be more than happy to get those answered for you. And if you're watching this on YouTube or the blog, you can always leave a comment below, because I appreciate this is a fairly long video. Just see how you go with it, and ultimately, if we can help you sort of productize to help you get better, in the marketplace, we're happy to do that. So as always, with productisation, get in the game, go do the hustle, go make it happen, and I'll catch up with you on another pit stop real soon.